everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Crystal. If you're new, hi, welcome. In today's video we are just gonna do a get ready with me. I'm not really sure if I should do a voiceover or just talk through. I don't know what you guys like because you guys don't be leaving comments. I'm not really sure what you guys like. I wanted to play around with some makeup that I haven't played around with in a while. I was about to do a makeup collection of videos. I was like cleaning out my drawers and getting everything back into its place because it's looking crazy. The products that I have in front of me are products that I really love them, but I haven't really played with them in such a long time because I have newer things that I just been using and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot all about this product. Let me use it in a video and show you guys it, because even though there's new makeup coming out all the time, we can't forget about the oldies and goodies, you know? So I'm gonna dibble and dabble in a couple things. I'm not really sure what kind of look I'm gonna go for because I do wanna wear this wig that I got from Amazon and kind of do a review on it as well. But I don't want the eyes to like overpower the look, and then when I put the wig on, it's gonna look crazy. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna be a natural look per use. Before we get into this video, please make sure that you are subscribed if you haven't already. Hit that notification button down below so you don't miss out any of my videos. And thumbs up this video if you like get ready with me. And I have nothing else to say, so let's just get right into these video. So to do my eyebrows, I think I mentioned this in my last video, I've been doing the easiest brow ever, and it's actually using like one of my favorite products, and they're by Benefit. This is the Benefit 24-hour brow setter that looks like this. A foolproof brow powder in the number 5, and it looks like this. I really love this stuff. I've been using it for a long time. I just started to pick this up again because I've been using other things, and I'm like, let me go back to this. So I'm just gonna brush this into my brows. Apply that in. I know a lot of people have been using like the Got To Be glue, like styling gel to do this, but I still have my Benefit 24-hour brow setter. You know which one is really good as well, but I haven't repurchased this one in such a long time, is the Anastasia clear brow gel. That used to be my joint, but I just haven't gotten around to like repurchasing it just because I have so many of these. And then to fill in my brows, we're just gonna go right in, do a little line underneath. When I was working for Benefit, I really didn't use this combo too often, but when I wanted like a softer brow and just really quick, I would do this, and it came out so nice, and it was just very natural. Everybody would ask me like, oh, what are you wearing? And I'm like, I got the 24-hour brow setter and the foolproof. I'm just using the NYX quad thing, this thing right here. This is the Concealer Correct Contour in medium, and I'm using the lightest shade right here. I used to use this a lot too, and I just started using it again, but I'm only using it mainly to carve out my brows. Why does I feel like this one is so much lower? I swear I need freaking Botox, like I really do. Cause like look at how different, like, oh my god, yes, look at this. I need Botox. My friend actually owns her own medical spa in New York. It's called Upkeep Medical Spa in New York. I'll leave the information down below, you know, so you can support the girl. Even though I haven't been because of Corona and shit, but I really want to go and try them out. I've done Botox like once or twice. I think twice. I've done it twice and I was such a baby. Oh my god. Such a baby. And I'm just gonna blend it out using whatever brush. Yeah, I've definitely gotten it. My close friend did it, who I was working with at the time. She was actually really gentle, so I'm like a little nervous if I go to another person, just like because she knows me and she knows I'm over dramatic. Like when I was getting it, it's just the thought of a needle going into your face. It's just like, and I have a scar right here, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have stitches right there and it scarred me for life, literally. So when I see needles coming down, it reminds me of my childhood when I got the needle, and they had to put me in a, what do you call that, like a straight jacket, because I was so scared of the needle. And when they did it, I was like, you fucking bitch. I was like cussing up a storm. I don't know, something with needles, it just doesn't work with me. Prime with my MAC Soft Orchid Paint Pot. You guys know I've been using this non-stop. I forgot what look I was doing, and then I just started using it and using it and using it. So this is like one of my goodies. I don't really see a lot of people talk about this anymore. I love using Soft Orchid Paint Pot because it's completely like matte, but it's not like tightening or drying. And then I love how it keeps your makeup on all day long. It doesn't crease. This one is definitely pretty old though, because I'm getting like little like locks. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not as smooth as I want it to be. When I was looking in my collection, I came across this palette right here. This is the MAC Warm Neutral palette. This one is so old, you guys. I got this so long ago, but like it's in my collection still because the eyeshadows are so pretty. I mean, look at this one. Like, it's like gone. It has a lot of pretty colors in here. Oh, I just love it. Then I also have like this little matte quad that I bought a while ago. I'm going to use this shade right here as my first transition. This is, I got it in a break. So this one right here, this is Soft Brown by MAC. I'm going to actually use that as my first transition color. And I'm just gonna work that in. I'm using a Morphe M535. And I'm just gonna blend that right into my crease. I remember watching like YouTube when I was first getting into makeup, and I used to watch Time the Infamous so much, and I remember her picking up this shade and I was like, oh my god, that looks so pretty. So matte, I noticed that matte shadows aren't as pigmented as they used to be. Like, am I wrong? Because back in the day when I first picked up Soft Brown, when I first got into makeup, they were so pigmented. I'm like, whoa. But then when I repurchased it like years later, and it wasn't as pigmented, so now I have to like really build them up. The next shade I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna take this shade right here, and this is the shade Saddle. And I'm gonna take this on a Morphe M513. I'm just gonna deepen up that crease a little bit. And I remember Saddle being such a like pigmented shade too, and now I have to like really dig my brush into them. I do like how MAC shadows blend together though. They blend so nice together. They're just perfect for each other, especially with this primer on the bottom. So pretty. Saddle is just a little bit deeper, just a little bit, so it's like a nice gradient transition. It looks so washed out on camera, but trust me, it's not. I'm going to take this shade right here, and this is a dark brew, and I'm taking that on like a little smaller dense brush. It does have shimmer in it, but I like that it's, when you put it on the lid, it doesn't look shimmery. It's almost like a satin finish almost. It's weird. It's pretty though. I'm gonna place that on the outer corners, kind of like drag it outwards and drag it in. Then we're gonna go in with that brush that I had Saddle on and just blend it out. Before my camera really interrupted me because my SIM card was acting silly, I was going to say that I haven't used this shadow with the NYX glitter adhesive, and honestly it's even better, like so much better, like so pretty. Like it's I'm gonna take a little bit more saddle and just blend right here. And then a little bit of that dark brew right here. I'm gonna apply a little bit of mascara. This is the L'Oreal Bambi mascara. I know you guys are gonna get sick of me using these, but these lashes are like everything. They go so well with every look that I have been creating. But this is the j.lash baddie lashes. Now these are the same ones that I have been using. They're the same exact ones. And they're just so freaking good. To prime, I'm using my AOA Studio Clean Slate Primer. I'm obsessed with this. I already have to buy a new one. And it smells so good. Oh my god, it smells so good. I'm gonna go back into the NYX Quad and I'm going to take this like peach shade right here. And I'm just gonna put that underneath my eyes because I have a little bit of darkness, and then around my nose as well. Crazy, I know I look crazy. Okay, so these lashes are kind of drying. I just love these lashes. They look so good. For foundation, I'm taking my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. And this is in the shade Aruba. Oh my god, when I tell you guys I haven't used this foundation in such a long time. I have not. I don't believe. And oh my god, it's so good. I remember when I first bought this foundation, I was like, wow, I just spent $50 on a foundation? Like, who am I? It was honestly one of my best expensive purchase that I ever made. Now, I have been on a hunt for a new foundation that is more high-end too. I need to repurchase this one. I'm definitely going to repurchase it. But I kind of want to try the Pat McGrath Auntie Pat's foundation. And the only thing with foundations is like I hate ordering foundations online. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things. Like you want to see it in person and try it on in the back of your hand. So I think I'm just gonna go and order it and see if I like it. $68 on Sephora. I definitely would support Auntie Pat. She is just so amazing. If I can spend $50 on NARS, I can spend a little bit more coins for Auntie Pat and support her brand. I just love this foundation. It's just so freaking amazing. Oh my god. I really like the color too. I can use this color for the winter and the summer. It's just so pretty. Like for concealer, I'm gonna be using the NARS concealer, and this is in the shade Ginger, right? Yeah, this is in the shade Ginger. And I'm going to on my face. I'm applying, you know, my handy dandy L'Oreal foundation stick and honey. Blend out my cream contour first. Cream bronzer, contour, whatever you want to call it. I'm using my Morphe M437 brush. I love this brush for blending this out. And I love doing the perimeters on my face first, just because sometimes I go like a little overboard when it comes to the cream contouring. And then with the under eyes, I've been using more like hydrating, kind of creamier concealers. So I like to let them sit and really like sink into my skin before blending them out. My AOA Studio beauty sponge, it has like this little slant on the side, but it's like to a point. Oh, I've been loving this. For my under eye, I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now, this is another product that I was obsessed with when I first got into makeup, and it was just so beautiful. I'm gonna take it on the back of the sponge, kind of blow it off, and just let it set underneath the eyes. But oh my god, it just was so pretty. Now that she has like a whole bunch of shades for like darker skin, and it's just like, it just does something. It's such a long time because I'm like obsessed with my Black Radiance loose banana powder. I am not baking with this. I'm literally just pressing it into my skin. I do my smile lines, but I don't leave it sitting. I do that and I blend it in. For bronzer, I'm going to be taking my MAC Dark Deepest powder. This is their Mineralized Skin Finishes. I'm obsessed with this. I love this shade. I used to use Give Me Sun a lot too. Actually, I should have used that one. It's okay. I'll just use this one. But I haven't picked this up in such a long time, so I wanted to use this bad boy. It gives such a nice bronzy warmth to the look. I remember I just used Give Me Sun all the time, and I was like, okay, let me try a different shade. So I went to the MAC counter and I was like, what's the similar shade to Give Me Sun, but like not the exact, but you know, I like that. This lady helped me out. She picked this out for me, and this is back a long time ago, but oh my god, when she picked it out for me, I was like, yes, I like it. I'm gonna take a little bit of that powder again and just clean up underneath that contour or the bronzer. I don't let it sit for long. I don't let this sit as long as the banana powder because this one is just a tad too light and I don't want to be too light. For blush, I haven't picked this up in a while, but you guys know I'm obsessed with this palette right here. This is the NARS Wanted 2 palette. I'm gonna use this shade right here. This is called Ambition, and I'm just gonna apply that onto my cheeks. Oh, love that orangey shade. Love like peachy, orangey shades. I'm gonna set my face. That was just the Morphe setting mist. There was like none left like that, so I was like, let me just use it up so I could get rid of it. For a highlighter, I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use because there was like a handful. I don't know which one, so we're gonna pick right now. This one is the Becca in oh my gosh, look it. What the heck? It just literally broke all over me. I love this one too, so I'm just so upset that that just broke. But I'm going to be using the Old Darling by MAC. This is what it looks like. I am obsessed with this highlighter, and I haven't used it in such a long time. So I'm just gonna use this on a it's my Ray Ray BH number 3 brush. I'm gonna swirl it onto my brush and just highlight with it. Oh, so gorgeous. Just love this shade. I don't know why I stopped using this. I used to use Old Darling literally every single day, even when I worked at Benefit, and people will always ask me like, oh, what do you have on? And I'm like, I can't say because it's not from here. And they're like, so what? Like, where's it from? I won't say anything. And I will send them right over to MAC and be like, oh, it's the MAC Old Darling highlighter. Does something to my soul. I'm gonna take that highlighter and put it into the inner corners as well. I'm not dipping in, but whatever's left on the brush that I had dark brew on, I'm just gonna kind of slightly dust it underneath the under eye. See, like I didn't even have to go back in with the shade just slightly. I don't want it to be super dark underneath the eye. Literally just like that. And then I'm gonna apply some more mascara to the falsies and my lashes, and then the bottom lash line. I'm not going to do any like liner just because I want it to be like a softer smoky eye. Like, you know, like a natural smoky. If you want it to be a little bit more darker, you could definitely go in with a brown or a black liner. And if you wanted like a pop of color, you could put like a nice dark like purple. Oh, that will look so bomb. But I'm just gonna keep it like that. I used it the other day. I have to pick up a new one, but this is my MAC Strip Down lip liner. Now, oh my god, I thought I was out of this, but literally I found this in the back of my drawer and I was like, this is so hilarious. Like, look at how tiny this is. Like, look at how tiny this is. Like, what the heck? My camera can't even focus on it, but I'm gonna use it. So we're gonna line the lips with that. And I mentioned this in my last video too. Every single time I use Strip Down, I overline my lips right here just a little bit because I like that pouty look with this lip liner. And then for lipstick, I'm going to be using my NARS Audacious lipstick in Raquel. I used to use this all the time, but it's such a pretty nude, like a pinky nude. I'm not gonna use a whole bunch. I'm not gonna do any gloss or anything, just literally like that. I love this lipstick, like in this lip combo. I used to use it all the time. I'm gonna change and I'll be right back. So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you all enjoy this tutorial. If you want to learn a little bit more about this wig right here, which I got from Amazon, I'll leave the video down below or right here so you can check out what my thoughts are on this wig. I mean, the color is a bomb, but you know, a little bit more details about this wig, just check that out down below. And yeah, I love all the products that I use. I can't believe I haven't used like most of these products in such a long time, but I'm so hyped and I can't wait to play around with it a little bit more. I hope you guys are enjoying all of my content that I am creating for you guys. I'm really trying to like work on pushing out more content, but you guys been seeing me post every single week non-stop. So if you are not subscribed, please make sure that you are subscribed. It will help me so much. I want to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I've been on YouTube since 2013 and this is the first time I really started taking it serious, like serious. Really enjoy it. Like, it's definitely a big hobby of mine, but if my channel can grow into something bigger, then okay. But yeah, so I have nothing else to say, but I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.